A one-line summary. The things that have changed have been, I'm now studying medicine. I am now actually a Christian, and I got older. So the reason why I'm actually making this video is because yesterday night I was on my phone and one of my old covers popped up for me, and I was like, wait, I used to do this. I completely forgot. And it just sat in my brain for a couple of hours, and I thought about it. And I was like, you know what? I think it's time to start potentially making videos again, and I'm really excited. And so let's break down what's happened. I spent 4 years working in corporate, and I wouldn't say that I hate corporate, but I think there was a period of time where I didn't like it enough to start taking a look at medicine. Medicine was never something that I was like, wow, I'm definitely going to do this. And I don't know, I'd thought about it like once or twice when I was growing up. And that was basically it. Like, it'd be cool if I did this, but I didn't get the ATAR for this. It wasn't really an option. But along my 4-year journey of working in corporate HR, I realized that some of the things that I was really passionate about were the people, and HR kind of blocks you from doing that. And not all HR does this. It's definitely company specific. But I found that at some point I was no longer intrinsically motivated to continue to work in HR. I happened to sit in a company that really had long hours that I couldn't understand the values of / didn't agree with the values of, and the combination of the two just made me miserable, and I didn't last very long there. And that kind of threw me onto the journey of trying to figure out what I actually wanted to do. I remember in university they were telling us you'll have 6 or 7 careers in your lifetime, and I remember thinking about that and being like, no way, it's not gonna happen, like that's crazy, I could do HR till I die. And yeah, no, I was wrong. I was young and wrong. And so yeah, I started the journey into medicine. I sat the entrance exam for postgrad, and then I happened to get in, and now I'm going into my 2nd year, which is kind of crazy. And so thinking about the other major, I guess, life thing that has changed my life, faith, I would say that I grew up in a Christian household, and growing up in a Christian household, what I struggled with was it wasn't really my faith. I kind of just piggybacked off my mom. And I think that for a while it was good. You know, you're a kid, you're learning, but at some point it changes. And so in university, I started attending things more out of my own volition. But it wasn't really until my 2nd year in the workforce that I found a church, got planted, and really started to learn about what it is to be Christian, and started to be around people who loved God and weren't ashamed of it and didn't use it as kind of a ploy, I guess, for social hangouts. And I think I'd never been around a standard like that. And it's so beautiful to have literally witnessed iron sharpens iron, really want to be like Jesus now. And that's so hard, and I still struggle with it, and I'm sure we're going to have lots of yaps about it. So in short, I have uni coming up again soon, and I thought that YouTube videos were a much more sustainable way to make content, because I don't know, I itched to make content. I wasn't making anything for ages after this, and then I ended up doing socials for a med review, which is like an acting, dancing, singing kind of like show run by the med students. And it was so good, and it just felt so nice to be creative. I kind of started doing TikToks and Instagram kind of on and off. TikToks was pretty consistent for the last term, and I died in my marks. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of a step back from that, and I think once weekly content makes a lot more sense. I have so many worship songs that I absolutely love and that I would love to make a cover of. And yeah, the things I want to post now, honestly, I want to do more covers of worship music. I now play improvisational keys. As a classical pianist, that like killed me in the beginning, but it's been 2-3 years of working on it, and I think that it's starting to sound good. And I also want to just like yap about things, probably some med things, some things that God is teaching me. We'll just see where it goes. That's all from me. If you would love to stay and yap with me, please follow along, and I can't wait to see where this goes.